Alright, greetings and salutations everyone. It is I, Samius, and once again we are doing another Road Most Traveled video. This time, Tomb of the Shadow Knight. We're going to try to knock out a bunch of these Tomb videos here in a row and get them all posted at the same time. A lot of people dislike doing the Tomb series, aka Necro 2 is another popular label for it. I've always actually liked Necro 2 the most. A lot of the Necro quests I find to be really good, but Necro 2 I think is some of the ones that are the best. I will say there's a couple of weird exceptions here, and I'm just going to have to cross my fingers and hope that I don't get murdered. But, I forgot to talk to this guy. But, there's a debuff called Taint of Shadow, which drains your strength and can kill you through a, let's get this going, and can kill you through, through death block. And basically, if your strength becomes 0 while you're under the effect of a Taint of Shadow, you die. So you got to keep that in mind. Keep a close eye on your strength damage. Keep a close eye on your debuffs, which means you may have to fire off some resistance, or not resistances, restorations, and or heal scrolls or whatever. There is a, oh my gosh, now I can't think of what it's called. I have to get Tobrell in voice chat so he can tell me. Spawn screen. You can use spawn screen to block the Taint of Shadow death effect, but not the strength damage. So if you find yourself dying to that, it's a good idea. Good idea. All right, let's talk about this quest. This quest is a big square with lots of offshoots. Doesn't really matter which way you start. Just pick a direction and go. In the middle, let me figure out how to describe this real quick. So on each wall, north, south, east, and west, there will be 3 doors. And those doors go from the right side, the rightmost section, if you're looking at the whichever the cardinal direction is, or the most counterclockwise of the wall. If you look around, here we go. If you look around the clockwise, and you'll take that clockwise door around, counterclockwise door, clockwise around the outside. In the middle, there's going to be a key. The key will open that door. So, for example, I just came into this middle room to the north, picked up a key. There'll be 2 chests pretty much always. I don't think there's one that doesn't. But you, if you don't want to have to deal with like extra traps or extra fighting or whatever, look for the chest that doesn't have the bumps on it. So like this is a treasure chest because it's got bumps on it. This is a quest chest because it's rounded on the top. It doesn't have any bumps on it. So keep that in mind. The other thing to kind of think about is this quest has a lot of traps in it, and you actually get bonus experience points for doing the traps. And a lot of the experience from this quest, in fact, does come from doing the trap optional. So it is a good one to grab some optional experience in that regard. All right, so we got our key from the middle. We go around to our counterclockwise door so we can start working our way clockwise to the quest. Makes a lot of sense, right? Ah, here we go. There's our Taint of Shadow debuff. Must have got hit by it. Oh, we just got hit by the Reaper too. Are we gonna get murdered? Are we gonna get murdered? Can our healer come and heal us in time? That's right, taint. Tainted. No, just heal us. Spend less time looking at the map and talking and doing the quest. Come on, couple more. Couple more. We get all the way dispelled? No. Or did I just not cast the shield spell earlier? Must have got at least partially dispelled. Lost both shield and mage armor. Alright, good rescue. Good rescue. Another Plague Witcher Reaper. Alright, there's also a pretty good variety of monsters in this quest. Mostly undead, but not all undead, obviously. They're trying to kill us, boys. They're trying to kill us. Sometimes you can like find a sweet spot and do this control panel without opening the door, but I find most of the time not. Maybe I should have went ahead and prepared Firewall for this quest. When I was preparing my spells and doing my gear and stuff, I didn't think about the fact that I didn't think through my quest option very high. If I did, I probably would have firewalled here. People are playing with the chat room. I can tell. Oh man. Experience for killing that spider. Pretty good. Take it. Alright. Now, the goal. The goal of this weird quest. Now we're at our first one of 4. There are 4 altars, one on each side, north, south, east, and west, that we have to activate. Purify the northern altar. Now, some of these altars have traps involved around them, some of them do not. So a lot of the times, just to err on the side of caution, I like to stand over here and have my hireling activate the altar. This one does not have a problem. Okay, I lied. This one's very much a problem. But that's why we stand over here, so we don't make these kind of mistakes and die. Man, I did not think that was it. Alright, well, never mind. Apparently I was way wrong. Splendid is now falling. Thank you, my friend. Her wasn't quite right on how to say your name, I presume. Splendid. Splendid ID. If you would like me to make fun of your name or say it wrong or whatever, all you have to do is follow over on twitch.tv. Why did you do that? Come on. Things to do. Alright. The other thing that I will tell you is you want to do this quest in a counterclockwise motion. Again, it doesn't matter where you start at. but go around counterclockwise. That way you will always clear your way to the middle. You hit the middle, clear your way to the where you need the entry point. Then when you exit, you should be mostly fine. AKA do as I say, not as I do. On that first one. Warlock Fish is watching me. Sobrello's having way too much fun now that he has learned where the emote button is. Once again, pointy chest. Pointy chest equals treasure. Which equals... Oh, good. Lag. Doesn't always equal lag, but it happened to equal lag today, I guess. Let's focus on the Demon Soul. If we can get it off of our healer, that would be lovely. So once again, we're going to disable the traps. I am not going to do the treasure trap. And we're going to go to the one that doesn't have the bumps on it. Get our key. Man, there's a weird bit of lag running through this hallway right here. Do you see this? Yeah, pretty consistent too. I wonder none of those guys dispelled. When we got our rune arm switched. Alright, 2 trap boxes right here. I don't remember if these guys take damage from the traps. I feel like they do not, but we can... We'll get a little bit of attention and activate. Or try to activate the traps. Come on. I guess I activated one of the boxes, so they don't want to activate it all. Alright, so what a lot of people will do, myself included, is I'll just like fireball back here, activate a bunch of these guys and bring them in. Just want to kind of clear that back a little bit. There we go. Another wave of junk. Alright, looks good. There are traps typically down these rows of breakables, sarcophagi. Again, I'm not a big go do all the breakables guy. If you have somebody who likes to do breakables, it's a lot of extra experience. Of course, the traps are in there too. See if we can... Okay, no trap box down here. Let's see what this does. Oh, that did pretty well. That's a pretty reasonable rate of return. Make sure anything else here is broken. I don't know what percentage of the quests breakables are right here, but it feels like a pretty reasonable amount. Oh no, I thought that thing was a Reaper for a minute, charging me really quickly. Well, I got it highlighted. So where'd you go, Dorcas? Get back out here. Let our hireling walk up to us. Look at all them trap boxes. I'm not sure why we're getting so much oddball lag today. Started when Tobrel started watching. It's probably Tobrel's fault. Not sure how yet, but just feels like it's probably the answer. Alright, this one is not trapped. Though I said that last time too, but it's one of the ones that I feel like I don't have to worry about. Tobrel's having way too much fun with the emotes again. Alright, so since we actually cleared properly, you notice that we didn't get ambushed when we walked out of the door. We can just continue on our leisurely pace around. Keep an eye out for collectibles. They like to hide one or two somewhere along this way. Inside that Pyrrhic, and there'll be one over here. Experience for killing a champ dog. Oh, you know, here's something that we should probably throw out there for no good reason. Finish this off before my hireling croaks and I show you this, because this is a little bit of just a waste of time type thing. But the inside of these are hollow, and some of them, depending on the direction that you're standing, you can actually jump down inside there. Doesn't do anything. It's not like it's a big tactical advantage. And in fact, sometimes it's really difficult to get out again once you're up there, or in there. But you can taint to shadow. But in a lot of those you can jump in. It's kind of like Slash sleeping under the bench in the 12. No one will ever find you. the secrets. Secrets. Get all those secret doors. Make sure this guy getting behind me isn't a Carnage Reaper. Who was? And the animation on those guys need to be slightly different. I know we've talked about that a bunch of times before on the stream in the past, but at least color shift them. Come on. For a lever, right? Cabrella's lost it. His new favorite thing now has been discovered. Okay, I always like to remind people right here. Shoot this lever. And then there's a trap right there in the middle. So you want to walk around so you can see the heads now. You want to walk around the outside, around these pillars. Pretty much whenever you see a pillar like this in the game, it means something. And usually it means walk around me. Or at least take a second and look around. Lock herself in here. Alright, please shoot at the reticule. Okay, didn't want to mouse look at today apparently. Okay. We lost our shield spell again. We have the mage armor boost, but we don't have the mage armor running either. What is going on? Alright, so this one, we're going to get a bunch of guys to spawn at this shrine. So we should have one more side left to go.
Medassia has awoken. Quickly, strike now.
Really? Huh. We'll see if this guy comes and attacks us without doing this last altar, but shouldn't be. Man. Never say that there's not the occasional bug occurring.
Unlike my colleague, the Shadow Guard, the rogue loves the water.
Should be some trap boxes around. Yep, 2. I guess it's my fault. I left her in attack mode, but I told her to stand still, so we got a combination of the two. She ran out to attack and then she stood still in the trap. Masterful as always. Did get picked up, didn't it? I didn't read my chest log or request log. Then I told her to stand so here. She still ran through the trap area. Oh, my hero. Alright, we're almost there. 5 more traps, we'll have the 20 experience. 20 trap experience total, which we're pretty close. Like, we're right on track. I think there's one more after that. Which I have gotten before, but I do not remember what we did. I think there's a 30. Definitely Inquisitive or auto search builds are definitely pretty awesome for this quest. I thought there was one over here. Okay, guess not. Got a couple of trap boxes here. Jump to the end to get this one first. And then we'll go stand preferably in the middle of 2 darts like that. There it is. So 7,500 additional experience. Okay. Thought there was another tier. Alright, so the big bad guy should basically start running towards us now. He'll come from the middle. There he is. So it's like 30,000 plus what, 2 more, so call it 32,000 experience. Again, things would be much quicker had we was able to divide some of these things out. Well, not too bad. Let's see, it says 29 minutes and 445 Reaper experience. So that is pretty good. Like I said, this quest is one of the ones that people dislike because they don't understand how it works. The swim is one, the 2 levers, and the other like layering boxes. But we'll get them all done over the next couple of videos, so please stay tuned. Again, as always, remember that this is part of my Twitch.tv series. So feel free to jump over to twitch.tv and watch live there. Or smash that like button over here on YouTube. I really would appreciate it. Hope you have a wonderful day. Toodles.